Welcome to the museum, Young Explorers. This is not just a museum, it is a getaway to our past, to our heroes and stories that shaped us. It holds more than just artifacts and books, it holds the heartbeat of our history.
Is this really a special feature? Seriously, a museum feature?
This is not just a museum, it is a place where stories come alive. So come, let's see the magic that awaits us in there. Let's go.
Welcome, young minds. I can see you have come seeking for true stories, stories of your ancestors. I am the story keeper, the guardian of these stories. So today, I am going to share these stories with you, not because they are my stories, but because they are your stories too. So come with me as I unfold the history of the past to you.
Now, our first tale is that of Michael Okpara, the first premier of Eastern Nigeria, a visionary leader and a statesman. He transformed his community, promoting education, agriculture, and economic independence. Okpara was a builder of dreams, investing in the people and the land. He is the creator of the Trans-Amadi Industrial Estate, the eradicator of yawls and leprosy during his time. Okpara's legacy reminds us that a leader's duty is to uplift others. His story lives in the minds of those who believe in progress through education and empowerment.
And now, kids, let me tell you about the multitasking icon. Nana Asma'u, the daughter of the Sokoto Caliphate, a woman who carried not just the torch of knowledge, but a lantern of life itself. A midwife in both minds and bodies, she ushered the birth of ideas and healed the wounded with wisdom. In her, knowledge is like herbs gathered to heal the soul from within. Just like she tends to the body, she tends to the spirit as well, nurturing the mind to bloom and the heart to find its courage. Nana Asma'u is the founder of the entire movement, the part of the sisterhood, with a quest to learn, to teach, and to create as the birthright of each one of her students. She is a fire, eager to light others in its wake. She calls on all to seek knowledge, cherish your heritage, and remember that learning is a treasure no one can take away from you. Now, you all know that Nana Asma'u left her legacy in books, in libraries, and in the heart of every woman and young lady she has inspired. She calls on all to rise and seek knowledge and to lead as she did.
And who could forget Queen Amina of Zaria? She was a warrior, a leader, a symbol of strength. She forged a path of unity, and her legacy only calls to those with courage. With this sword in her hand, she rode fearlessly, expanding her kingdom and defending her people. Amina was not just a conqueror, she was a strategist, uniting her lands with strength and wisdom, paving way for trade and prosperity. She wielded her power with purpose, showing that a leader's heart beats stronger when it beats for their people. So, my dear kids, Amina's spirit lies within these walls, for those brave enough to claim it.
And now, children, the next tale is the tale of Sultan Muhammad Bello, a visionary leader and builder. His legacy is one of strategy, of dreams forged into reality. He is a creator, a dreamer, and he knew the power of building something lasting. Sultan Muhammad Bello is the sage of Sokoto. He penned down a lot of medicinal ideas, leaving a legacy of healing and enlightenment. His vision is stretched far from words. He is the builder of Masaka for the weavers, Makera for the blacksmiths, Majema for the leather makers, and Marina for the dyes. These industries still hum with life in the caliphate, weaving deep into our heritage, teaching us that true leadership fosters knowledge and creativity. His dreams still live here, waiting to inspire new builders and visionaries like you.
Next is the great Ladi Kwali, whose art spoke the language of the earth. Her hands shaped clay into vessels that told stories of pride and culture, of connection between art and heritage. She turned every pot into a masterpiece, blending beauty and function, drawing admirations from galleries far and wide. Her artistry not only beautifies homes, but showcased the Nigeria's craftsmanship on world stage. Ladi Kwali was more than an artist. She was an ambassador of culture, breaking barriers, winning awards, and receiving international honors, like a fellowship from Royal Society of Arts. Her works paved way for artisans, her stories captured into every curve and line of history. Her artistry still lives in these books, in these walls, inspiring others to embrace and create.
Our tale of the day ends in the southern part of our nation, where you get to hear the story of the resilient Fumilayo Ransome Kuti. She was a leader, an advocate for women's rights, and one who challenged the status quo. She led women to rise, to challenge unjust taxes and laws, to fight for equality. She wasn't only the first Nigerian woman to drive a car, but she also drove movement, fearless and bold, inspiring generations. Fumilayo Ransome Kuti was the founder of Abeokuta Women's Union. She mobilized thousands, pushing the cause of freedom, education and justice. And now, young miss, she hands you a gift as a symbol of her power, her words, and her relentless pursuit for truth. Write your own path for knowledge and courage. Together, they are unstoppable. Her story reminds us that even a single voice can echo across the nation. Remember, dear children, these stories are not just fairy tales. The internet might give us quick answers, but true wisdom lives in the pages of our books, our libraries and museums. Reading and exploring your heritage will keep your mind sharp and your heart strong. When you learn about your history, you discover the strength to create your own path. Take these stories as a gift for tomorrow. Carry them with you to guide you in building a better Nigeria, filled with knowledge and promise.
Join us in celebrating our legacy, our libraries, and our books, for the stories we tell today will shape our Nigeria of tomorrow.